before we get into the interview, we want to set it up for everybody that's on YouTube. What today is about. Before we get straight into the interview.
Yeah, you can do it.
See, I forgot to bring my phone.
How we started.
Explain why do we do it, how we started. It started with cold.
Okay.
I forgot to bring my phone, Pete. I didn't bring my phone.
You didn't bring your phone.
Oh, my class, man. Is that all right?
It's okay. Pat, you can go ahead and keep on talking. Same time, we'll talk in 3 minutes.
Okay. We will be going live in 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. For those who are already here, thank you for joining us. Contact another brother who's not on. Have him come on. But we will be going hot in 2 minutes. Nah, I'm good.
No, that's a sweet name. Busted up cannabis.
1 minute.
Let me put the screen on you so you can see the chat.
Okay.
So Equador just signed in from Brownsville.
Eduardo, thanks for joining us, bro. How's the weather in Brownsville? And 1 minute. Nice and cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool here as well. I'm just glad that it stopped raining. I can do the cool, not the cool, and the wet.
That's why there's
Okay. Prison Entrepreneurship Program, thanks for joining us today. And we're about 45 seconds from going live. And we're live. Good afternoon. Welcome to the first annual PEP participant only telethon. Today will be about us, celebrating us, totally about us. During the telethon, you'll be updated on the status of PEP as we revisit PEP from conception all the way to current present day. We will have interviews at the top of every hour, so stay tuned. You never know who's going to be in the hot seat. There will be opportunities for you to take actions, become an investor, and to call in and provide input to help us improve the program for the brothers who are coming behind you. Again, you will be receiving phone calls from somebody on the operations team, whether in prison or reentry. If they call, answer, give them your honest input, feedback, and just kind of take the time to, catch them up what's going on with you. So we're actually about to do our first interview with a PEP participant, a brother, graduate, and alumni of Class 9, Michael Holt. Is Michael in the waiting room yet, Ed? Okay, as soon as he come in. But fellas, feel free to type your comments, and I'll see them. I'll respond to them. We can have conversations. Also, if you want to do a call in, kind of raise your hand, state you want to do a call in, and we'll give you a number that you can call in, and we can have a conversation live on that. But again, we're going to be here from noon until 8 o'clock tonight, and we will be covering every class that has ever been active in PEP, whether you graduated or not. Brian Seltzer, glad you could join us. Timothy Stovall, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you see some brothers who are not here, you know them, reach out to them, tell them join. Just check us out. It's going to be a lot of fun today. You're going to have the opportunity to embarrass some PEP staff members if you want. So I'll tell you this right now at the top. If you make a donation or pledge of $50, I'll let you pick out a staff member to put a 5-gallon bucket of water on, even me. Brian Kelly, glad you could join us. Triumph for 21 is in the house. So while we're waiting on our caller, let me tell you guys my favorite class in PEP. I'm always asked, what's my favorite class? What you said, Eduardo, the headset looks sweet. I feel like Janet Jackson. Control. So my favorite class in PEP is, I forgot. Stay tuned, and you'll find out during the course of the day.
All right, Pat. Michael just came in. The room he's joining.
All righty. So we have our first interview for the day. Hey, Mike, can I get you to unmute your microphone? You're still muted, bro. All right, there you go. So joining us first, gentlemen, is our very own Mr. Michael Holt. Mike,
Hey,
if
what's
you,
up? What's going on?
oh, bro, say, it's all love. Say, if you will, do me a favor, man, for those who don't know you, kind of introduce yourself, your sweet name, the class you're in, how long you been out.
Sweet name, Pat.
You don't know your sweet name? Uh-oh. If you were in Michael Holt's class and you remember his sweet name, give him up.
Nah, my sweet name is Sebastian Crab. I'm under the sea. I'm from class 21. I'm a student, a graduate class 21 out of Cleveland.
Class 21.
Yes, sir. I've been home now for what? About 6 years.
Oh, wow. Cool. How's life been?
I can't complain at all. It's been great.
Yeah. So how's the pandemic been treating you?
I got extraordinarily lucky because I made some plans before the pandemic that actually kind of worked out for me very well. I'm a partner in an insurance agency, of course, and we didn't have enough in lines of insurance. We were focused mostly on auto, some renters, some home. We were weak in commercial. We were weak in some of the extra event products like sporting events, large corporate events. So I was like, look, some of these things we're already attending. So we need to make sure we need to have we got to go to the door like this. If we're at an event, we got to go. Of course, if it's a fundraiser to help raise money, right, or to help people, right. But we also got to look at different ways that we can help the people business wise that we're volunteering with. So we just made a bigger push to adding more lines of insurance. Long story short, across the board, we were always set up to work remotely. That was always my preferred method of working. I'd rather take a phone call or email to have people in the office if I could avoid it. So when they started limiting people's ability to move around, or they started having stay-home orders in place, I was able to kind of like that didn't really affect us too bad. So you took that, then we were geared to work that way. Then we added more products. So our year was kind of like it kind of didn't affect us a whole lot.
Cool. So it's just a matter of putting innovation in place.
Well, I would call it, yeah, I guess we made some changes. I don't know if there's anything innovative per se. We're just basically just using the tools that are already out there that we should have been using. We kind of sat down and looked in the mirror early before the year even started. and we make some marketing changes as well, which is kind of like my position, and that still is in a good spot, a better
Okay.
spot than probably some other companies.
Yeah, you're one of the brothers that I kind of follow closely from afar because we're connected on every social media platform, and I see that you have your philanthropy runs deep, and that's something that I admire about you, and you're always involved. Even through the pandemic, I noticed that you've been doing a lot of give back opportunities, and I think you actually just posted something 2 days ago about give back. Where does that come from?
I'm a product of those types of initiatives.
Okay.
I didn't come from the best neighborhood. I didn't come from this affluent family. We weren't taught the importance of service. We weren't taught the importance of donating. We were taught the importance of kind of staying out of trouble if you could and taking care of your front yard, which is not a bad strategy. But as I walk through life and I see the people that I've been blessed to have like in my life to be out a mentor, it was a program like PEP. I remember we were growing up as kids, we were pulled out of East, I guess, Southeast Houston, near U of H, and we've been taking a rise for a mentorship program in middle school. And at the time, I didn't realize the scale and scope of where I was at, right?
Okay.
Like, that's a big step from coming from, like, if you're off of a telephone road and 45, next thing you know, you're sitting around with kids and riots, kids you would never met, but with somebody saying, look, I know where a great bunch of kids are at. They're not in the nicest neighborhood. They're not in River Oaks. They're not in Lamar. I mean, they're not living in Bel Air. I want you to bring these guys here one day a week out to see this. You might go through these bumps in the road, but at the end of the day, those guys taking that hour out of the week, that's going to be reflective of you somewhere.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's going to be, and for the kids who don't have access to that, or the people who are just life chances is just they get caught up in. I'm a real big proponent. If somebody hadn't reached back in there and grabbed me and pulled me out of there, then I might not be where I'm at. Well, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to get like all this misinformation, right? We see it all the time on the news. We see it all the time in popular culture. Sometimes you get some of it at home. So you kind of need to have this additional source of the people reaching out to you, communicating with you, to help you broaden your horizons. That's probably what I mean.
Okay. Hey, Mike, can I get you to speak a little louder or closer to your mic?
Oh yeah, sure.
They say
Let me
they
slide
can't
a
hear
little
you.
bit for you.
I have a
Right.
question also, thinking that about you. You've been out 6 years. You've been doing your business, and if you can remember all the things that we did on the inside, what is one thing you feel would have been beneficial had we have taught it on the inside that probably would have been more useful for you, or probably be more useful for these brothers after they get out?
Well, I think one thing, every member of the program has a different background, different story, different goals, different ambitions, right? Uh, and everybody has a different level, I guess, where they're in their walk. I think me and Roger Bewley, I think we had a conversation one time about finding opportunities for more guys in white collar industries, than PEP, or getting more access to more tools. I think you might not remember, but I would follow you around asking, hey, I need a computer book. I need a book about this program right here, about this social media platform. You're like, dude, just use the books over here. Because it's not just about business, or growing your business. It's also about developing character and about your growth. And we talk about everybody's at a different level of walk. Sometimes don't worry so much about the money, right? Just worry
Right.
about getting some other things corrected first. Then these opportunities will be there down the road. So long story short, I would like to see more opportunities for people, more encouragement for people who had aptitude for white collar type jobs. I said a lot of guys I think would probably be really good, maybe in marketing, maybe in sales. And you get a lot of good sales training. Don't get me wrong, but maybe so as far as the fact of doing it, you get your sales training. It's great from a corporate background. You're gonna use it in everything you do. But I like the idea of guys being like, look, let's start a market agency. We got guys who are artistic. We got guys that do graphic design. Let's show you how to harness that so much. But besides that, it's really a great program. There's not really a whole lot to really pick at about it. I think it's probably, I don't think there's anything else like it. I mean, I don't think there's anything else comparable to it in the country as far as how comprehensive it is. So, but I guess there's always room to like the next pick. And I guess you got to really let's take a vote on that. I guess from guys like me, guys who've been through it, like from executives, and just be like, I guess we had that process. You want to examine it, just be like no holds barred. Like, hey, no, what can we do to be better? And just throw it on the wall. Just be straight up with us. Be level with us. We can take it. Whatever it is. We go from there. So if you ask me, long story short, maybe more opportunity. Maybe try to find guys in the right career or right profession for them. taking the individual time out. And when people have these stretch goals, okay, you have your stretch goal, that's great. Let's start right here, and then you get your stretch goal X amount of time. But like I said, it's not just about the career thing also. So I guess, you guys do a good job of like getting people, to me, analyzing what they should focus on and getting that help. And probably better than anybody else has done before. So that's my opinion.
Okay. Well, Mike, we appreciate you. It seems like every time we've reached out, you've never said no. You've always been present.
Good things happen.
Yeah, low maintenance, and you represent.
I just follow the rainbow, you know what I'm saying, man? And they called you back, I gotta go. That's just how it works,
So this is what I would like you to do, especially with tax season coming around. Kind of let the brothers who are in Houston know, one, the name of your business, how they can get in touch with you, the tax help you provide, and so forth. And even after you plug it here, if you go to the YouTube channel and type in the information in the comments so that they'll have it. But this is your 30-second commercial.
Okay, my code with JMB Financial. We provide insurance, income tax services here in Houston, Texas, and pretty much throughout the state. I'm gonna leave my phone number is 713-340-7963. That is 713-340-7963. That's my mobile number. That's my personal number. If you have an income tax question or insurance question here in the state of Texas, and just give me a text, and I'll answer for you. Free, no obligation. Just I can help you. I can help you. And if not, I can send you to a good place to get you help. Thanks for watching and listening. That's Mike out. I do this for a living. All that I can do is on demand. Anytime you need me to.
All right, Mike, bro. We appreciate you, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, good seeing you, Pat. Talk to you later. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, now.
All right. All right, fellas. So that was our first interviewee of the day, Michael Hope, Class 21. Again, JB Insurance. If you're in Houston, you need insurance, tax information, reach out to the brother. He will help you. So let's see what's going on in our call center over here. Is this camera still on?
All right, cool. I just need a few minutes. First of all, with DP, just wanted to reach out to you, see how things are going. Also, just wanted to kind of give you updates on how PEP is doing. Yeah, so how are you doing?
Working together, making calls. Some of you are receiving calls, or you will receive calls. Feel free to comment in the comment section. If you would like to get online, do it live. Raise your hand, put a comment in, and we'll get you on. But this is how we're doing it.
You should have got it.
That's good though. Yeah, you got work.
But yeah, we're just going to be YouTube live basically all day today.
Okay.
So if you're interested,
Working together collectively, calling you. If they haven't called you, they will call you. But again, if you have a desire that you want to get on and you feel you have something to say and you want to add some input and do it live, feel free to put your comment in the comment section, and we can get you on and we can have a conversation.